Yeah, so we're back. Two dudes are Mexican. I'm just some dude named Victor. To the left is another dude named Peter.
What up?
And to the right is our resident Mexican who finally makes an appearance after a month and a
Miente,
half.
miente.
Finally.
Hey, Dave.
It's not my schedule.
Welcome back. Welcome
ready to go
back.
last week.
Welcome back, Dave.
Still have the Mexico
Whoa,
show.
hold up. Hold on. Was it us last week?
Oh, it wasn't me. I was ready to go.
It was the guy behind the camera.
By who?
Behind the camera.
Camera?
Yeah.
Really?
What did you call him last week?
I don't remember.
Oh, don't say it. Please, don't say it.
You get cut off there.
We don't want any issues yet. We don't want any
We're
issues.
glad Hobbs good and healthy.
Thank you, Hob.
Dre,
Yeah.
I think he's dead, but we're
Dre, we're looking for you, man.
Call us,
Please,
man.
call in. We want to make sure you're all right.
Yeah.
I just went to Columbia Restaurant. I was hoping you'd be there. But yeah, guys. So last week we discussed a lot of topics. I think we lead off with the big heavyweight news this week because we really haven't talked much boxing in a while. I know we touched on Spence Garcia. I think because we were drunk. I don't even know why. It's like,
Who was drunk?
like 12 beers. Tyson Fury on the heels of what most people thought was a victory against Deontay Wilder in November. Seemed like we had the rematch. Obviously, it's a controversial draw. Seemed like we had the rematch set in stone for either April 27th or May 18th in New York at Barclays Center in Brooklyn, and then he drops a bombshell that he has signed
New deal.
the top rank, 5 fights.
Bob Arum.
The amount of money is still, being floated out there. Somebody's saying it's 100 million, someone's saying it's 80, someone's saying it's 60. I don't care, honestly, because what this means to me is that there is no Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder rematch.
Not anytime soon.
Not anytime soon, anyway. On the record, Fury before this was saying, yeah, let's get this rematch done.
I'll fight anywhere.
Wilder's a dosser, blah, 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 blah. He signs his deal. He's like, oh, it's up to my promoter. So, looking at it from our perspective, Dave, let's say I don't consider you a hardcore boxing fan. I consider you kind of mid-tier.
Tweener.
You're like 6'7" power forward.
6
Uh, but he's like 290.
Yeah, I'm nowhere close to 290.
Looking at it from the outside in, I mean, I don't think the fight's going to happen anytime soon. What are your thoughts?
Listen,
Shout out to Heineken.
it's one of those things where it's sorry to say this way, but boxing, politics, bullshit. This rematch had a full head of steam. Everybody was excited, to see it. And now obviously he's deferring to his promoter. So it's the easy way out. It's the easy way out of rematch. It's the easy way out of just a situation that he probably doesn't want right now. I don't know. So
Well, I don't think he doesn't want it.
No.
I just think he's now guaranteed 7 figures to fight guys like Ryan Jennings, Oscar Rivas, who's top rated signed, Kubrat Pulev.
And 8 figures for big fights.
So if this rematch doesn't happen, Pete, who do you blame?
I personally blame. People are going to blame Fury for signing the contract. You can't blame him for signing the contract. He wants to get paid. He's going to get paid. So I don't blame him. For the rematch not happening immediately, right now I have to blame Top Rank, just because they were close to making a rematch. The first match went so smoothly in terms of negotiation. Second one looked like it was going the same way. Now it hit this hill, and now it doesn't seem like it's going to happen. So I mean that's the only difference between now and what happened during the first.
okay,
one.
but who's in control? The boxer or is the
It's always supposed to be the boxer.
Come on.
But we know.
That's my.
But let me tell you this: if somebody gave you $100 million to control your boxing career, are you going to do it? Or are you going to just say no? I'm going to turn
Yeah,
it down.
but here's my thing though. Here's my thing. Don't say I'll fight you anywhere, you dosser.
Exactly.
Call
Exactly.
Deontay Wilder
Thank
all this,
you.
and then you're gonna say,
Thank
nah,
you.
hey,
Exactly.
listen. I'm probably the biggest Tyson Fury fan in the world. Like, I picked him to beat Klitschko. I don't know why I didn't pick him against Wilder, but at the end of the day, he talked all this about, let's get this rematch. You're a cabbage, you're a dosser, whatever English slang that he was calling Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder was like, all right, let's do this. We'll get this done. And now you're going to sign on Top Rank. Knowing that Top Rank and Al Heyman,
Don't do a side.
Yeah, and that's why I say, like, listen, does he really want to fight? I mean, come on, because let's face it here. Yeah, you're right. You get a big contract. It's going to be appealing. It's good for your career, I guess. You know, you're gonna be making all this money, but at the end of the day, listen, as a boxer, man, you should be one calling the shots, not your promoter.
No, I agree
All
with
right,
that.
especially with a guy like Bob Arum.
Because here's the thing, though. Like,
During the first fight, he got a guarantee of between 5 and 10 million.
Well, I think
If you're
the
getting-
numbers was like I think that because of the pay per view, I think they each made double. I think they each made 8 figures, or close to 8 figures.
Yeah, so even if he
I don't
made
know,
10,
that's
even
not
if he
bad.
made 10 million for the first fight, this new contract, if it's 80 to 100 million, he's getting 18 to 20 million per fight. Like, how are you gonna turn that down? Like, no, as much as you want to fight Wilder, and you think you beat Wilder.
When ESPN says here's 100 million, go get me a heavyweight, what is Top Rank supposed to do at that point?
Yeah, that part's on top right.
That part's on
Because-
Fury. That part's on Fury.
Because Top Rank decided to go and sign this guy, so you have to have guys to go against
Well,
him.
they do have Reeboks, they do have Jennings, they do have
Yeah.
Pula. So they got three fights right there.
Yeah.
Obviously, neither are gonna, thread the needle. As I
Yeah,
say,
all
move
three of
the
them will
needle.
probably lose money on if they're gonna do it.
Well, they're not gonna give him 20 million to
Yeah.
fight Jennings. Like that's just retarded. That's not. ESPN isn't throwing away money like that. Like it's not like the zone's giving AJ 25 million to fight whoever.
Yeah.
Like, but that's three opponents right there, and then you can fight a Joshua to recoup whatever, even if you lose that money. Because let's look at Mayweather's deal per se. 32 million for 6 fights, right?
Yeah.
At the time, everyone was like, "Oh, that's so stupid." Whatever. All right. So Berto, Robert Guerrero, was it Shane Mosley? No, Berto,
No.
Robert Guerrero. Like who? Victor Ortiz. No, Victor Ortiz is
No,
HBO.
he was- yeah.
Berto, Robert Guerrero. I'm not talking about his two big ones.
No,
I'm
no.
talking about the other 4. Berto, Robert Guerrero. I don't think who the other ones were. Two Maidanas.
Maidanas, yeah.
Two Maidanas. So that's 4 right there, where they probably lost money. But then in 2 fights, one against Canelo and one against Manny Pacquiao,
Pacquiao.
they recouped that
Yeah,
and
yeah,
more.
good.
And recouped that and more.
Yeah.
Not only that, they got an extra one with Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
So Showtime, that deal was a success for Showtime because they paid Floyd 4 fights, 32 million to fight guys, 3 guys who had no chance. And I don't think Maidana didn't have a chance because I think Maidana won the first fight, and the second fight Floyd just obliterated. Canelo was too young, and then you had the Manny Pacquiao fight, which still 5 years too late, but still grossed the most pay-per-views of all time. And then you got an extra one out of that deal against McGregor, which was basically an exhibition.
It's still gross, yeah,
It still did 4 million buys.
Yeah.
Bougie people.
Like that's insane.
Yeah.
That was insane.
But
So-
the thing is, they were able to get those big fights. Are you going to be able to get two of those big fights with Tyson Fury? You mentioned Joshua, but Joshua's on another network.
I think Tyson Fury, right, has the right persona to actually build something here in the States. Like imagine Tyson Fury on First Take, imagine Tyson Fury on Party Interruption, imagine Tyson Fury on all these ESPN platforms which morons watch. I don't watch them because I think there's like a lot of those people are just retarded and they don't know much about boxing anyway. But imagine him there. Like whenever someone goes to First Take, like Wilder went on First Take.
Yeah.
Joshua was on First Take too.
Joshua won one of those shows, yeah.
But,
He's got the personality for it.
that's what I'm saying. I think
He's got the
obviously,
personality
yeah.
for it that they could definitely obviously reach out and
He's
a
one
lot
of
of
the
people
best
great.
personalities in the whole sport.
Yeah, so I can see where you're coming from.
So even if, but here's the thing, like, I think with Top Rank, I hate the move right now. I think with Top Rank, you can do a joint pay-per-view. Maybe not now with the Wilder, because I think building up Fury, Wilder building up, I think you can make that a mega fight. I mean, I think it's a mega fight right now. I think that does $600,000. Legit, like it was hot. To me, it's stupid not to do it now, but Top Rank is known for narrating fights, of course, and doing all that. With the AJ one, I'm not sure because I don't know how you do a joint pay-per-view with a streaming service that isn't about pay-per-view. So I don't know. So here we go, Dave. Showtime, Wilder, ESPN, Fury, The Zone, Joshua. Are they ever gonna fight?
Well, listen, money talks, right? So, I think if the money's right, and I mean, I don't know too much about obviously, going from streaming to a big company like ESPN and
Zone's thing is
so
dead.
Yeah, that
correct.
That's going to be
And-
tough.
and that, that's it. So, but I mean, listen. I mean, is it impossible? No, I wouldn't say that. So, but it'll be hard, and it's going to take some creativity to make that fight happen. So
I think you can make Wilder and Fury happen.
Yeah,
It's like pay-per-view, but it's going to be really tough to go on the zone. Because the whole platform of pay-per-view is there, I think that kills it. That's very tough.
and that's the way of the future right now. These apps. You know what I'm saying that's what.
I mean, I don't mind it. Don't get me wrong. I have ESPN Plus, and it's $5. You not only get boxing, you get UFC. You're getting, Premier League games that you won't be able to see. You're getting all these college games that you might not be able to see. Like the product is there for ESPN. Like it makes sense. But for like the zone, all we have is Bellator, boxing, and then like Chilean soccer. Right? Chilean soccer, I think it is. And like
They're pretty good.
yeah, but it's like it's not their national team. It's their club. It's their club team. Like, you know what I'm saying? But my thing is, I was saying 5 more minutes and you're hot, bro. Take it easy, guys. Take it easy.
You haven't seen Dave from
I
us.
know.
Shout out to Hav. Thanks for coming out, man.
It's coming out.
Thanks for coming out. We know you're sick. So.
We're telling it to wrap it up. I don't know what he's see, I lost my train of thought there. I was gonna say something.
You're talking about the zone having Chilean soccer.
Soccer. That's what we're talking
That they don't.
And I
they
said
don't- they
Chileans
don't-
are pretty good.
You were talking about ESPN Plus. They have different things that they can put on there, but the zone doesn't have all those things.
They don't. So I don't know what the deal is. My point is here, right? So much money invested in boxing, right? Let's say Fox Showtime, 120 million. ESPN, rumor is it's 150 to 200. This is max on boxing.
Yeah.
And then the zone is 125 a year for the next supposedly 7 years.
Yeah.
It's a 2-year deal. So with all that money, right? That's 125 million, 150 million, 270, 400 million. $400 million invested in boxing this year, and every good fight's on pay-per-view.
Yeah. And the ones that are good from the zone get all the money's getting paid to Canelo or Joshua.
Well, that's fine though. See that I don't mind. I don't mind because you're gonna get to see Joshua.
Yeah, but
right?
how are they gonna make that money back? I mean, that's
Well,
that's on them.
here's the
right?
thing. I guarantee you, there's no free subscriptions when Joshua fights in June, and there won't
Oh,
be a
no.
free subscription when Canelo fights.
Canelo
Davis.
fights. No.
But
Yeah, it's gonna be.
either way, to me, listen, I'm not. The zone is giving us garbage fights, but you're getting Joshua and Canelo for $10. Meanwhile, you're gonna have to pay 70 for Mikey, 70
That's
for
what I said. It's
Crawford.
great for boxing fans. I just don't know as a business model how it's
Who cares? It's not my money. Spend all the money you want.
Guess
But,
it's a gamble.
but to me right now, the zone's doing it right, even though they don't have the roster to do so. Every good Showtime fight is on paper. Every good ESPN fight.
If PDC had an app for them, like with all the talented fighters that are on that, where they can do something like that, imagine if they had that. Seriously?
They had a chance to do that.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
They
Imagine
had a
if they
chance to do
did it.
that, and they blew it.
That's what I said. Imagine if they.
And then
actually
you know
did it.
what? Fox re-upped with them, and they're blowing it again.
Yeah.
Terrible. Terrible. Someone from Woodbridge is calling me. Decline. Yeah, so who the fuck 732? Moving on. Dave, someone wants to know what jersey you have.
Jersey, David Wright.
What a bum.
David Wright, baby.
Is he hurt again?
Legendary Mets player.
He's hurt again.
Is Tim Tebow gonna jump in and be the next great?
Yes.
No.
Oh, we gotta see that. when he has his first major league at bat, we're just gonna tape his reaction to that. That's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be throwing shit.
No, that's not
Well, last week me and Pete went in on the Lakers and the New Orleans Pelicans. One for firing Dell Demps. I don't think he deserved to be fired.
Yeah.
Just because he didn't want to get bullied by Lakers, Anthony Davis, and LeBron James. But basically, that's what it was. LeBron wanted AD, so he told his agent, get in AD's ear and force the trade out of here. But only say you want to go to the Lakers. Now AD says, I'll play for every team.
Yeah.
And now he looks like a scumbag.
Yeah.
So AD, you are a scumbag.
Yeah.
So like whatever, you are a scumbag. Like I don't want you on my team. Get out of here. Interesting story. Dave, you should make an introduction to a person that you hold dearly to your heart.
All right,
You actually
so-
sat down with Dell Demps.
Yeah, so I'm going to introduce everybody to my wife, Frances Leon, who had an actually opportunity. And you know what? I'm going to have her introduce.
How about you sit?
So please,
Move over, you
please,
move over.
Hi.
come on in.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for coming on.
Thank you. I'm only here by chance because they would never invite me.
That's not true.
Anyone's welcome to
No.
come, especially if you have a glass of wine.
Exactly.
So I just want to say that first of all, I have not been a fan of the NBA since the Nets moved to Brooklyn. So I have no clue what's going on in the NBA world.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I was flying home from New Orleans, and I flew home Southwest. And if you've ever flown Southwest, you don't have a seat,
Yeah.
right? So I was one of the last people to get on the plane because I'm in no rush and I don't care where I sit. So by chance, I end up sitting next to this nice gentleman, and we start talking, and he says to me, I just got fired from my job.
Oh, wait a
Nice small talk.
Yeah, it was just small talk, and then he goes, that's what he said to me. Now, me, I don't know who this person is, so I'm like, I'm thinking corporate America, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, wait, did you get fired or were you laid off?
Yeah.
And he goes, fired. And I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you were just fired. You know, whatever. So I just changed the subject because I felt so bad. So we're talking about Netflix. We're talking about travel. We're talking about anything else, family. And then he goes back to being fired. And I go, yes, he just wanted to talk about it. And I'm like, okay. And then I said, okay, was it just you that got fired or was it a group of people? And he goes, no, it was just me. They said, you, come here. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. So he's telling me he's going to New York. You know, he's not really sure what he's doing. Maybe the next weekend he's going to fly somewhere else. So I'm like, okay. So we get back to him being fired. And I say, did you know it was coming? Did you know you were going to be fired? And he goes, no, I was completely blindsided. I did not know I was going to be fired. So now we're like an hour and a half, 2 hours into this flight, and I finally go, what job did you get fired from?
The big question.
And he goes, I was the general manager for a basketball team. And I go, which basketball team? And then he goes, New Orleans Pelicans. And I go, is that the NBA? In my head. So I'm like, it has to be, right? So I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. And I wanted to ask him, was it because the team was losing and whatever? I didn't, but
Play
I,
LeBron.
Yeah, it is.
well, I didn't
Boxing
know, right?
politics.
Yeah.
I mean, boxing politics.
Fury
NBA
got
politics.
fired.
Yeah, there you go.
So the reality is that I missed an opportunity because he was willing to tell me anything.
Oh.
Yeah.
She would've been on the show.
You should have been like, was it LeBron?
Yeah.
Shout out
He
to
would've
Del
said-
Devs, please.
Yeah.
Home to the show, man.
So,
Come on.
So,
continue
yeah.
the small talk. So.
Yeah,
please.
because now that I've read everything, but he always had a smile on his face, so I was like, is this guy pulling my leg? Like, because he was in such high spirits. And finally, at one point, he tells me, no, I just got fired Friday. Because I'm thinking maybe it was like 2 to 3 weeks ago. He goes, I got fired Friday.
That's the barbershop when he got fired. Yeah.
We were on the flight on Monday. So this just literally, it was fresh. And I think he was just trying to get away. I think he was trying to fall off the radar.
Need a vacation.
No. But before I knew who he was, I said, because he said he was traveling to New York and then possibly going somewhere else, maybe to South America, maybe to Europe. And I go, are you going to blog this whole trip? Are you a blogger? Can I follow you?
Yeah.
Not knowing this guy's trying to fall off the radar. And nobody finds him.
He doesn't want anybody to read it.
I'm asking him, wait, are you showing the world where you're going? He's like, no, absolutely not. But then I after I got off the flight, I Googled him. He told me, his name, so I knew. And right away, all the articles, all the comments, all the controversy, and I'm like, shit. I had an opportunity here.
That could have been exclusive too.
Yeah, I
You
could
could have
have.
been like, oh my God, I hate. You should have been like, do you hate Anthony Davis? if you had a chance and he was
Do
sleeping,
you at least hate his
that would be
agent?
awesome. If you had a chance and he was sleeping, would you shave off his unibrow?
Yeah.
I would have asked him. That. That's what I don't think I would have asked him.
Oh, yeah.
Because if I was him, I would have.
Yeah, I really had no idea, and he knew I didn't know who he was the minute I asked. Were you fired or laid off? Like, do you have a severance package?
Yeah.
Like, I was just thinking corporate America. Like, I had no idea. But he was a really nice guy, and I would have never thought by his mood or his smile that he was somebody who just got fired. And the controversy around it, which I found out too late. So I really have no good questions I asked him other than, did you see it coming?
Yeah.
Which he said,
That's
absolutely
crazy.
not. So yes, I'm a nervous flyer, and he had a free drink ticket. So this is the receipt of my story. He gave me his drink ticket.
Oh, nice.
So
His name is Delano.
Delano.
Delano Dance. Holy shit.
This is proof, yes.
yes, so here's the receipt of my story. That's all I have to
Cool.
offer in this podcast.
I'm gonna
That was
link,
pretty
I'm
good,
gonna
yeah.
look for LinkedIn and Delano J. Dempsey.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That's pretty
So
cool.
my friend Zell, call me. Oh, he wants to see. Okay.
I think Hobbs is gonna use your free drink ticket.
I
On his flight.
I used the free drink ticket. I had to rip here. I gave it in, and I put this right in the same book that I was supposed to read, but instead I had a whole conversation with this guy. 3 hours.
Listen,
Here, have.
it was a long way home for Dumb Dumb as well. So
Yeah, we were talking about my book. We spoke about the Fire documentary on Netflix. We spoke about everything but the Lakers and LeBron. Sorry.
Yeah.
Cheers. Thank you for having me.
thanks for your story.
Thank you.
Solid.
You're way better than Dave.
Yeah, exactly.
Dave's fired.
Glad I got no place.
Dave's
All
fired.
right, see you
Dave's gone.
guys.
Dave's
See ya.
gone.
Thank you.
Dave's gone. He's done. He's fired.
Hey,
Last show.
You're fired.
if you get
You're
Sorry.
fired.
just let me finish out the show.
You're fired.
Yeah,
That's it.
finish out. Yeah.
Well, Delano, if you're watching this show,
Yeah. Call into your buddy.
call in. If you want to, I don't know, if you want to talk about LeBron and how much he's a scumbag and so is AD,
Davis and
you can too.
agent and all that stuff.
If you
Yeah.
want to shave his unibrow, you can too.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
So, we just came back from Jamaica. Moving along. Big news this week in baseball. Finally. I mean, we're just started spring training last week. The Yankees are playing right now. The Mets and Braves are playing right now.
LGM, baby.
So spring training baseball
LGM.
started. LGM. Hashtag?
LGM, right here.
LG. I don't see an LG.
You
That's
got
There's no,
hashtag.
there's no
Hashtag.
LG or
Only-
M on
only
there.
must be.
Hashtag.
Oh, fine.
Big news. Manny Machado, 10 years, $300 million to the San Diego Padres of all teams.
Not the Yankees.
Not the Yankees, not the White Sox, not anyone else. I'm gonna start with you, Pete, because you pretty much were bashing Machado and Harper for the whole winter.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on this deal and why do you think he went to the Padres?
I think the deal is good for him, obviously. I don't know. I mean, I think it's good for both sides. I think it's good for Machado because obviously he got the big guaranteed money he was looking for. He was looking for $300 million and he got it guaranteed. I think it's good for the Padres because it gives them some legitimacy. Like, people actually will watch their games because they have a star third baseman. And between him and they signed a lot of money for Hosmer last year. And then
Hosmer's on the team?
Yeah, Hosmer's on the team, and then Will Myers that they got from Tampa Bay. So they got three or four 25, 30 home run guys. So they actually have an offense, so you can watch them now. But it's just they have zero pitching. But I think
They
it's a
have
good deal
prospects,
for
though,
both
huh?
sides.
Yeah, prospects, right?
Yeah,
they got a good
They have a
system.
lot. Yeah, they have probably arguably the best system in baseball. They have 7 pitchers and like the top 100 prospects in the sport. So they have a lot of people that they can actually do something now. So I think that
Producer just walks away.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I
He's upset.
think we'll be good. I think they'll be good in a couple of years. And since it's a long-term contract, I mean, it's gonna be fine. So I think it's good to both sides.
Listen, I didn't think the Yankees were going to go 10 years. And I think 10-year contracts are...
He got offered 7 from the Yankees. He got offered 8 from the White Sox, and he got offered the 10 from.
Good for him,
the
right?
Padres.
Good for him. I mean, he wants to get the most money. Fine. I mean, for his benefit,
Most
like,
money guaranteed because he turned down more from the White Sox.
White Sox actually
White Sox
gave
was
him
350,
more,
but it was
more
an
per
incentive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he wanted the guarantee.
He
So
could have made like
guaranteed.
about
350.
well, that's
350,
fine.
350
Listen, good for him. He's a $30 million man now, right? But he's probably never going to win.
I don't know about never.
You never know. You
I
never
mean, plus
know.
he has a 5-year out, so he can opt out after 5 years.
He's probably never going to win. San Diego's a nice place to live.
And that's probably one of
But
the biggest
he's
reasons
gonna
why
get taxed. He's gonna get taxed like a motherfucker. I mean, he would get taxed here as well.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
But I mean, listen, he's a great ball player. I think he's better than Harper. So
They much better.
he plays much better than Harper.
His
I
career
really-
numbers are like on an A-route trajectory.
I knew once the Yankees traded for Stanton, that was it. They weren't going to go after him like hardcore. But I thought Machado was a better fit than Stanton in his team. But it is what it is. We move the pieces that we have going forward. I thought Brian Cashman legit had a really good offseason, being that, our owners are cheap fucks.
The next guy on the radar is going to be Arenado if he doesn't resign with Colorado.
Well, that would be a good sign.
Yeah, that's gonna be
That's
the
a good
number
sign.
one next year.
Well, good for Manny.
And
Good for
then
Manny.
after that,
Good for Manny, man.
obviously,
Listen, Manny's always gonna be. I'm always gonna be a fan of Manny Machado because he hates the Red Sox. You know what I'm saying? So any friend that hates the Red Sox, any friend that hates the Red Sox is a friend of mine. So me and Manny Machado, we good, bro.
Enemy of my enemy is my
Money.
friend.
We good, bro. We good.
Money.
Don't worry. I love you in Baltimore. I wanted you to win the World Series last year with that team I hate from Los Angeles.
Damn.
Personal reasons. Personal reasons. But your team suck, bro. They choke. LA sucks, bro.
That goes to the Lakers too.
Tweet it out.
LeBron about to not make the playoffs and get injured. You know what I'm saying? Because Sacramento Kings are playing good ball. You know
They
what I'm
are.
saying?
They are.
LeBron wanted to trade his whole goddamn team for one player. Like, if I'm every young kid in that locker room, like, yo, man, fuck you,
Yeah.
LeBron. Fuck you.
How you
Come
feel to
on.
be Brandon Ingram and on the free throw line they start chanting,
Start
Bron's gonna trade you? What's that?
LeBron, fuck you.
Bron's gonna trade you.
Man, we should have signed Paul George instead of your ass. PG3,
Younger.
PG13, by the way. See the game yesterday? Woo.
Big win for him.
Big win for OKC.
He's top 3 in MVP.
He should be. I think it should go to him or John. Yeah.
I agree with that. They're 1 and 2 right
So
now.
that 45, right?
Yeah,
But he had a
he had
buzzer beater
that
when he
game
did.
winner over the best defender in the league.
Who's
Like,
the best ball?
yeah,
Oh. True.
right.
Down bench was nice too. I was watching that game.
Yeah, that was a good game. 150 points for this
Yeah,
team.
there's no defense in the NBA anymore.
Yeah. None.
No. So one sign. There's still one left. There's still one big fish out there. Bryce Harper.
Bitch ass.
Bryce Harper. Well, he might not be in your division anymore. It's down to 2 teams, right? It's down
I
to,
hope.
It's down to the Phillies and it's down to San Francisco from what it looks like.
Who knows? Last night I was told
They
it's
say
down
dark
5
horses.
teams.
Yeah, they say.
Five?
Yeah.
Hey, they said there's some dark
So
horses
he went,
there
he
too.
went to
so-
Las Vegas
You
to meet
you're
some
a Giant?
So he went to Las Vegas to meet with the Phillies, like top guy, to talk about a contract. And then when he was done, there was no deal. And then he was like, "Oh, it was just a casual meeting." Like, what the fuck? We're in spring training now. What do you got a casual
They
meeting?
probably went to the massage parlor.
Shout out to Robert
I
Kraft.
think Bobby Kraft, baby.
No, but they got Buddy Ranch.
Hey.
Is it legal in the
I don't know any of that. I don't know any of that.
No, not yet. We don't
I don't know
know.
any of that.
But yeah, that's crazy. I heard it was 5 teams now that are still looking
What
at
are
it.
the
for
other
it.
3
Like,
teams?
well,
The White Sox aren't
Padres
going
are
to
actually. Padres are.
Supposedly the Padres are still in.
Yeah.
Well, they have another $300 million.
Well, their team salary is only 110. That's it. That's it.
They got space.
Six- $600 million. I mean-
They're spending all their money on like 2 players, so they have a bunch of money.
So then they're gonna suck then.
I mean, you have Harper and Machado, and to go along with Hosmer and all.
Yeah,
Their lineup would be monstrous.
yeah, it's
Their lineup would be monstrous. They still have no pitching. They'll win every game like 12-10.
They got them in the prospects. They got them in prospects. They got the pitching
They're
prospects.
still young though.
No, I mean, a gun to your head. Oh my God, how's it, man? Seems like he's the greatest producer of all time. I don't care what I said last week. I didn't. I don't remember what I
getting
said.
closer and closer to that 10,
All right, so
3:30.
they had what?
So gun to your head. Who do you sign with next week, or does he sign next week?
I'm gonna say he signs with the Giants.
Ooh, the Giants have like.
And I said it's gonna be 10 years, 350 million.
Oh my God.
What?
The Giants have like 8 bad contracts. Dude. I gotta get into another one.
Listen, there's a reason why they didn't trade Bumgarner yet. They're still gonna get one more shot at it.
Yeah, but that's 10 years. Oh my, that's insane. I mean, good for them. Fuck it, you know what I'm saying? San Francisco is probably one of the most expensive places to live.
So
So,
he's gonna need that 350
yeah,
million.
you're right. They go to your head.
Every bit of it.
Go to your head. Where does Bryce Harper from?
I hate to say it, I think he's gonna sign with the Phillies. I think he's gonna definitely, obviously, get well north of 300. He's definitely getting a bigger contract than Machado, of
Which
course.
is stupid.
Of course, I know, but still.
And he plays more premium positions.
Of course. But I think he'll eventually sign, probably with the Phillies. Probably 350 or over, man. I'd say.
Yeah, I
He's
think
definitely going to command a lot of money whoever he signs.
I think he signed
I hate
the
to say
Phillies
that.
too.
Is he worth it?
I don't know.
No, nobody's
I mean-
worth that much money.
I mean, I don't. That's not fair to say because the owners are making billions, and you know what I'm saying. People are worth money, dude. Like you know
No,
what I'm saying.
no,
Like,
but
that
he's
much
worth
money.
money.
With
But
that
is he
much
worth
money?
300? Is he
Exactly.
worth 350?
Come on.
No.
I think he's worth $35 million for like 5 years. I don't know
Yeah,
about
that's
10.
not-
I don't know about
yeah,
10.
that's-
That's a big
Yeah,
difference.
that's
Big
a big
difference
difference,
between
yeah.
35 and 5 and 35 and 10.
Because
I'll
the
go,
deal-
I'll
the
go,
deal-
I'll go up to 7. I'll go up to 7.
Big.
I'll go up to 7.
Yeah,
I'll
but
go up to
that's the
7.
thing with him. He wants to break 2 records. He wants to break Greinke's average per year, which Greinke makes 34.5
Where is
million.
Greinke at now?
Still with Arizona.
Arizona.
Arizona's paying him $34 million.
34.5 million this
Where?
year.
Where?
So
Where
he
did
wants.
he
So
get-
he
where
wants
did
to
he
get.
get his money from?
So he wants to get the 35 million a year, and he also wants to break Stanton's contract at 325 total. So
Yeah, you a
that's,
bitch, bro.
so-
Stan's the man.
so he wants
I'm just kidding.
350 for 10 years, breaks both of those records. That's why that's the number he's looking
That's
for.
good. I mean, good for him. Listen, I'm not about people like not making their money. Like I said,
Yeah.
Tyson Fury, good
Do
for
what you
you.
can do. Yeah.
Man Machado, good for you.
Yeah,
Bryce
whoever
Harper,
bashes
good.
Tyson Fury, that's an idiot. Like,
Well,
listen, you're
the
not.
only reason I'm bashing him is because we're not going to see the rematch that like.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
as a
Like,
fan
I-
perspective,
Well,
but
he's
you
all
can't
talking
bash
to what he
him.
was doing.
Because if
Oh,
you were
you know what I
to,
mean? You can't call Deontay Wilder Dosser and the cabbage
That's
and
it.
all this other fucking English
I don't even know what those
slang.
are though.
Look him up.
Look him up. He's a Dosser.
Dawson.
Deontay Wilder.
Our technical team, can you
Yeah.
look those words up, please?
Deontay Wilder.
Find out what
You're
they
nothing but a big Dosser.
For UK fans, tell us what it is. Tweet to us about it.
I know what it means. I don't remember.
Shout out to the UK fans.
Oh, there's a. I mean,
Yeah, it's nighttime. It's evening.
Well, there's a big
Evening.
fight. There's a big fight going on in the UK right now.
Evening.
There is.
Yeah.
Chris Eubank and.
Yeah.
Oh. Before we move on, who do you have in that fight?
To be honest with you, I didn't even know that was happening.
Wow, you suck, UK. That's what Dave just said.
No, I didn't say that. I love you,
He
UK.
did say that.
I've been to
He was like-
London,
he was like,
man.
you're
I love-
irrelevant.
I love you, mates. I
He
love
pretty
you,
much said
mates.
you're irrelevant.
I'll be honest. I
Shut
didn't
you
know
out.
that.
He didn't even know what's going on.
Damn.
I got Eubank.
I'll take you, Banks.
I got you- I got
But
you back.
Again, I didn't know.
I got Eubank, Unanimous decision. By the way.
I agree with that. I actually.
Because I want to see his dad in the corner doing some
Oh my
stupid
god.
shit. His dad looks like a waiter. His dad looks like a
Yeah,
waiter.
he does. Yeah.
His dad looks like a waiter. His trainer looks
Always.
like a waiter, like a waiter at a wedding. Like He
Yeah,
has a bow tie.
always.
He got the vest on.
Tight shirts.
And
Classy, I like
He
that.
said, "Chris, double up the jab, Chris." And all I'm thinking is like, "Can I get another Hennessy?" Please?
Yeah. So I agree with you. Chris Eubank said, "I want to see it later."
You want to see the waiter?
Yeah.
The waiter.
All right, so Bryce Harper, get your money.
Yes,
Bryce Harper.
So now they starting to call for us.
There you go.
You know why? Because we're going to New York.
JT.
We're going to New York. We're moving along to New York basketball. New York Knicks. Dave, I know you were on the show last time. But they traded Kristaps
Yes.
for a bunch of bones
Zingas.
and Dennis Smith Jr.
I'm not surprised.
That is what it is. So the plan is, I guess, for the Knicks is for KD and Kyrie to come here. So KD and Kyrie
Two Supermax.
are two of the most sensitive fucking players I've ever met in my life. Well, I never met them. I never met KD, Kyrie once.
That you
but-
know him.
Yeah, that I know in my life.
Yeah.
So, can they handle this New York media?
No.
From the crowd.
Oh man, listen. Listen. All I'm gonna say is, again, I said it before with boxing. Man, listen, money talks. So, can they realistically handle the New York media? You never know. Man. You really never know until somebody's put in a situation and plays in that atmosphere. Obviously, the Garden being the mecca of many things. You never know until they're put in that situation. So, again, money talks.
No.
Money talks.
I think Kyrie can. I don't know about KD.
Yeah, I definitely don't think KD can because we've seen him. First of all,
Well, KD can have like 12 burner accounts.
well, this
Yeah, he's a bitch.
well, this is the first
Whoa,
thing.
He can have an
Oh,
assistant. He can have an assistant to take.
Our producer's gonna make sure he doesn't come here.
Jesus.
What do you mean?
So wait,
I want KD here.
Well, first of all,
What's wrong with you?
KD only goes in front of the media in Golden State like once a week.
What do
So
you say to
that's
that
the
dude
first
at Golden State? That shit was hilarious.
What part where he was like, grow up or something
like,
like
"Grow
that?
up, dude."
He was like, grow up. He was like, yeah, you grow up. Like, first of all, you're not gonna be in front of the media once a week in New York.
I just want to come here and play basketball.
You're gonna be here every single day in front of the media. They're gonna ask you the stupidest questions sometimes, and you're just
Yeah, you're gonna have
answer.
someone that's gonna ask
We
you.
had the paper too.
Yeah, and the papers are gonna bash you when you have a bad game. They're gonna praise you like a king when you have good games. That's how New York media is. So you just gotta deal with it. I don't know if he can deal with that because he gets so testy off of like the lightest questions. And I don't know if he's gonna be able to handle it when he's grilled with it every single day.
He'll be a kid when he gets here, though. I'll tell you that much.
I was about to say, yeah, but
I'll
what
tell
if,
you that much.
like living in New York though
I'll tell
is
you that much.
obviously different than
But
living
that's what I said.
in
It's a bunch
California.
of
So you
there's
never
a bunch
know.
of highs and a bunch of lows.
Of course.
And I don't know if he can handle that with his burner account. So.
I think
He's
I
gonna be
think,
hanging out
I
with
think,
Jay-Z, man. He'll be cool.
I think he
He'll be
can.
alright.
Ultimate high is winning a championship in New York. I don't care what anyone says. You can win one in LA, Miami, anywhere else in the world. You can win a championship. It's not like winning one here. Example: Mark Messier
The Rangers.
won 5 Stanley Cups with Edmonton. You think people in the world care about what Mark Messier did with Edmonton? No, they don't give a shit about
They care about
Edmonton.
winning one after 54 years.
They cared about that one. Mark Messier will always be remembered for winning that one
They won.
in New York.
54-year drought. He got
And not only that, he
the
guaranteed a victory in Game 7, Game 6.
got a
They
hat
down,
trick.
down 3-2 against the Devils. We're gonna win today. Not only did they win, he scored a hat trick.
Yeah.
Shit like that is legendary.
Yeah.
Eli Manning. Doesn't matter what Eli does in his career. He could have been a subpar quarterback forever. It doesn't matter. He won 2 here. 2.
Yeah.
You know, not 1, but 2. Why do you think there's so many Eli fans that don't want him gone?
Not only that, he was a Super Bowl MVP.
That's what I'm saying. That's 2.
Not a lot of quarterbacks can say that.
2. I guarantee you, when we win it, if the Mets win a World Series, whoever that person is,
Can't wait.
It won't be in my lifetime.
Can't wait. Oh yes, it will. Oh yes, it
It
will.
won't be in my lifetime.
See, I'm not gonna go that far. You guys want to bash it out? You can.
Let's-
Whoever-
shit ain't
we'll do it off
happening.
camera. We'll do it
If
off
the Mets
camera.
even make the World Series, I may be in the hospital or something.
That shit ain't happening.
I mean, they made 2 in my lifetime, or 3, 86.
That's it.
That's it.
That's
That's
They
it.
won one. They won one.
That's it.
That's
They
it.
won one.
We
But
did
no,
win one.
but no.
Can't win one.
But I'm just saying, like, for KD.
I hear what you're saying, man.
It's just, I mean, I don't
New-
know.
listen,
I don't
New
even know why he got sensitive. I never thought he'd be that sensitive. Like, legit. I didn't. Never. When I was watching it in OKC,
He got tired of bashing when he left OKC. That's why. And OKC, I think he was fine. I think that when he left them, he decided
Well,
to become
you
the
know
villain. And I don't think he likes becoming the villain.
well, you know what? Play the Joker part. Be your villain. I'll be the Joker. Fuck it. I'll be
That's
your
pretty much
Joker
what the
for you.
Browns done. The Browns decided to take all the hate and just do it. No, but that's what he needs to look at. Like LeBron, his first year when he went to Miami, he had a bunch of problems with people bashed him and everything. And then after a while, he pretty much said, "I don't care," and that's what KD's
Well, I
going
don't
to
care
do.
either. I hope they lose. I hope they lose. He wants the beer out the way. He wants both the beers out the way. So we're gonna.
You can have a drunk Vic again.
No.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Exactly. We're gonna end the show. We're gonna end the show with a nice happy ending.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
Let's talk about it.
We're gonna end the show with a nice happy ending. My boy Bobby,
Bobby.
what was that Wu-Tang song? We're gonna keep going. I gotta keep saying Bobby. Well, we're gonna shout out to you, Bobby.
Bobby Kraft.
Bobby Kraft, my hero. My hero. He's worth $6 billion.
Spending 59.
Spending $59 at a rubbing tub. Bobby.
With the same suit.
The same suit.
At a local strip mall.
At a local strip mall. So it's like
That's pretty
Right
gangster.
next to like a dollar store.
it's like, you know, I'm gonna go to Panera and get me a super
Dollar
salad.
Tree.
I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree, get me some invitations for this wedding, and I'm gonna stop at this massage
Asian
parlor.
massage parlor.
I'm trying to get a
High price.
for $6.
High price 79.
High price.
$79.
Guys, it's probably more than $50.
Well, they said
Well,
they
59
said when they have it
59
59 to 79.
$59
So that's what I said.
$59.79 for the hour.
Yeah.
And then it probably a little extra
Yeah.
if you want, you know.
Deluxe.
We'll come, you know, the deluxe package.
Deluxe
package.
Obviously, it's funny because it's Robert Kraft, but it's really not because apparently it's a human trafficking ring.
Yeah.
Holy shit. He's not the only Boston billionaire that was caught down there. There was another
It's under
dude.
hundreds, actually.
Well, there's another name that came out just now.
Former, I think it was former CEO
CEO
of Citigroup.
I think
Was
there's
Tom
another
Brady
one.
involved?
Yeah, there's
It
another
was like
one.
It said,
there's three-
Is it Beto?
three-
Was Tom Brady involved?
Oh no.
They said there's somebody
Tom Brady,
that's bigger
Tom Brady
name.
was the massage girl.
There's a picture circulating in the internet of Tom Brady as
They said there is a bigger name than Kraft, but I guess it hasn't come out yet. But there is a bigger name than
Well,
him.
there was another Boston billionaire named today. Obviously, I'm gonna make fun of Bob Kraft, the Patriots. I hate Boston. If you're the NFL, what do you do? What do you do here?
listen, but you gotta treat it just like anything else, man. You gotta come down on it. Obviously, people make comparisons, saying to others, who have gotten punished in the past.
Irsay from the Colts.
Yeah, I mean, listen,
got
hey,
suspended.
and this is a guy. This is a guy that's an owner. If anything, you're held to a higher regard as being an owner.
You think so?
Right?
Irsay was a
Jerry,
DUI.
Jerry Jones got,
I mean,
got,
hey.
got drunk pics of like 3
No, he
girls.
does. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I don't know how he hasn't gotten punished. for
Yeah,
that.
but this is different because he was caught supposedly on camera. I mean, there's video evidence of this actually happening.
More than once.
You can deny it as much as you want, but you can't. If something's blue and they present it as
If
blue,
they have your
you can't-
signature
there you go,
and they have you on video.
That's it. I mean, you can't. There's nothing you can do about that. I mean, his lawyers are going to try to, or his spokespeople, whatever the hell, they're going to try to deny.
They're
as
gonna
much as
try to
possible.
probably get stuff thrown out of technicality.
But yeah, but listen, if you got solid evidence like that, there's nothing you can do. It comes down to it.
Taking
Or
it
hopefully
back.
there's nothing.
Taking it back to the Panthers owner,
Richard Simeon.
Yep. You're taking it. Yeah, that's Tom Brady right there. You put it on the camera.
That's the massage
And then
therapist.
Irsay got the DUI, and he was suspended.
Suspended. But in terms of like the max you can find an owner is $500,000. Darren Ravel tweeted that he's worth $6 billion. $500,000 is $3.
Yeah.
So, one, what is should the NFL force him to sell the team? Because they did do it to the Panthers, and then when my guy from the NBA, Donald Sterling, was using racial remarks,
Yeah,
right?
they forced him.
They forced him out too, right?
Yeah.
Or what? Like, here's
Well,
the
you know
thing.
what it
Here's
was?
the
In the
thing.
NBA?
Goodell hates the Patriots.
In the NBA, the players pretty much came together and forced him to out. Like everybody came up against him. I don't know if they're gonna do that.
Of course they're not.
So it was
Bobby Kraft was out there with Cardi B and Big
and Big Mel. That's
So,
it. So to them, he's cool. They're probably upset that he got caught. Like
I think, I mean, listen, that was Antonio Brown. What did the NFL do there? What did the NFL do there?
oh my god.
Be done.
That was Antonio Brown.
He'd be
Isn't
done.
he done?
They would make him.
If that's Antonio
Now,
Brown,
one thing you got to find out what actually was done. Was it just him paying for that? Was he part of it? Like
I don't think he was a part of it.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So I think it all depends on his involvement and how many times did he do it.
Twice. He did it twice.
This one was definitely
Yeah,
twice.
Definitely twice. Yep.
It's got a good point too. You never know. You never know with these things because
I think they'll probably give him the max fine. They'll probably suspend him for a couple.
What does that even mean to a
Yeah,
player?
suspend
He
for
doesn't
a
even
while.
play. He doesn't play.
Like I said, they did the same thing with Irsay. They suspended him for a couple games for a
What do
DUI.
you mean? Oh, I can't go to my stadium. Can't beat him. Oh, that's great.
you
Okay.
can't be on.
Well, he apparently doesn't like to be on premises. He likes to go out and pay $70. He could have been
79.
79.
She wants that tip.
The guy's worth $6 million, right? You can't tell me that you can't get the highest of the highest of the highest end of working girls to come to your hotel. Are you serious? Are you serious? Like, what Robert Kraft on? Like, let's say, I don't know what the going rate for a working girl. Let's say the max for like an amazing, some chick that looks like J-Lo type thing, like $5 grand, right? You tell me Robert Kraft can pay $5
10
grand?
grand.
10 grand.
10 grand. I mean,
It could be.
Yeah.
Listen, it could be.
he was legit trying to save
Listen,
$9,900. What?
listen, it could be this excitement of you know what I'm saying.
Look,
breaking
the
law
risk
too,
of getting
or
caught.
something like that, or
Well, that's
you
what
know,
happens. Everyone on the internet hangs out with Meek Mill once, wants to break the law.
Got chained and had a
That's the
party
thing. I
B.
mean, I don't know. He might have been in love with the therapist. Who the hell knows? There's going to be a lot of reasons why.
Oh my god.
But obviously,
I saw a picture of it
it was
too.
stupid.
Oh.
It was stupid.
Well, see, I wants to talk about someone and slander him
No, we're not gonna slander.
because he's going against him tonight.
No.
He likes him. He likes him.
See, I was trying to have.
That's a sad situation right
Yeah,
there.
that is.
I don't even know the details. Jim Boeheim killed the guy.
Yeah, it was an accident where he had to swerve away to get out of the way of.
That was
him
a bad
crashing,
situation.
And he ended up hitting somebody and killing him.
Wow. Man, he just
There
ruined
was
it.
no.
He just
There
ruined
was
the show,
no.
Pete.
There was, no, we were told to talk about it.
That was
Gotta
an
talk about
impressive
it.
show.
There was no DUI involved. He was not impaired. It was just a sad case, and unfortunately, that's just the case that happened. Things happen.
So that means Syracuse is going to win one for him today.
It's a possibility.
Talk about Zion.
They're either gonna win one for him, or they're gonna be completely sad.
Damn
and they're gonna get
shoes.
blown out. So one or two. Yeah, but what his
Let's
shoe,
talk
yo?
about the investigation.
Yeah, let's talk about Nikes.
That's Paul George.
Damn you, Nike!
They were Paul George's shoes. He was pissed. He was like, Nike, what happened? He was like, what
It's
happened?
not, but Charles Barkley said it best. Like he's been playing with those for the last 2 months. Charles Barkley said he's always switched up his shoes every week, and he always
Did he ever
said-
win a title? So Buck don't know what he's talking about.
Michael Jordan switched his shoes up every day. He won 6.
That's right, baby.
We're talking about a
Wait a
legend.
minute. He plays at Duke. Why is he not switching his shoes every week? Like, he
Maybe,
plays at Duke.
well, maybe Coach K just paid for him to get there. He paid for his shoes.
What the hell? Like,
keeping shoes.
if you're at a top school, whether it's Duke or one of these other big North Carolina, these big schools, you need to be changing your shoes every week. Like,
But if you're winning with those same shoes, you keep wearing.
Good point. I like that.
superstitious that weren't good for this game.
So Charles Barkley, which I respect Chuck a lot.
Yeah, I like Charlie.
I like Chuck a lot. I've seen him in Vegas
Big
twice.
guy.
Keeps it real.
Drunk
Keeps
as
it real.
fuck. Every time I
Big
see
guy.
Chuck, he's been drunk as fuck.
No pictures, but I'll talk to you all day.
I love that. I love talking to Chuck when
Yeah.
he's drunk. I
Blackjack
spoke,
guy.
I spoke to Chuck at a blackjack table, drunk as fuck. I'm betting 20, he's betting 2,000.
Yep.
But he made a good point. Everyone came on social media and was like, "Oh, this is why Zion should just not play for the rest of the year. This is why these players should get played. This is why Zion should just sit out. Like, how come Zion should just sit out? No, listen,
What the hell?
it's up to him. Number one, Zion said he wanted to go to college.
I was going to say,
Even-
education, right?
Not the same thing with the Knicks after that.
Some of these
He
players,
said
they
it's
put
not even
education
that.
first.
It's not even education. It's that experience.
Yeah.
I mean, you could go right. You could go be 18, play the NBA, make millions, right? But you have so much more responsibility at 18 in the NBA
Yep.
than you do at 18 in college.
Yep.
College, all you there for is basketball. You think those players, they didn't go to class.
The basketball and girls.
Basketball girls. They got girls watching it.
And Duke offer free HBO.
Kegs.
But it's so awesome. Yeah.
It's an experience. So Zion said, I want to go to college. I wanted to get that experience. Not only that, he's being coached by...
And you can see he's having fun.
He's having fun. He's being coached by one of the best coaches in college.
All three of the top, or four of the top freshmen that came in there, they all seem like they're really having fun when they play with each other.
So Charles says, listen, listen, you have an opinion, great. But Charles says, listen, you guys shouldn't tell someone
Can't
what
tell
to
him
do.
to do.
Can't tell him what to do. Let him make his own decision. Like,
Good point.
you know, there's players in college football that'll sit out bowl games because they want to protect them. That's fine. There's also players that'll play.
Yeah.
You know, because this is the last college game they're ever going to play. And they want to play because of the experience. You know, it's obviously it's more of a risk in football than basketball.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
But they also hold them back to their like men in football, like they have them at 21.
yeah. So I agree with Chuck. I agree with a lot with what Chuck said last on Thursday.
Yeah.
You know, the kid wants to play college basketball. Let the kid play college basketball.
I agree.
And speaking about that, and with that, now they want to let high school players back in the NBA again. It sucked when they did that.
This is gonna be terrible.
They let all these
Terrible.
players in there that didn't know fundamentals. They couldn't shoot as well because they didn't hone their skills. And it was horrible. That was like the worst part
Yeah,
of the NBA when they did that.
Look at Darius Miles.
For every two or three people, LeBron and Kobe, they had 50 guys that
Darius
failed.
Miles probably broke somewhere.
That
I
was
think he is.
that was
Who's
like
the
one
other
of the
dude?
most tragic.
Who's the other? There's another dude.
It was Travis Outlaw. He was another one that.
But I know Darius Miles for a fact is broke.
Darius Miles.
Something like somebody else.
There was somebody on Portland, I forgot. There was another young player on Portland that.
He didn't play like yo. It's insane.
But
You can't-
like I said, for every one good player, there's like 10 that end
Who's
up
the
in
dude
it.
from Jersey? From Jersey.
Oh,
He was coming up with Melo
Lenny
and
Cook.
Lenny
Oh,
Cook.
yeah.
Lenny Cook. That was his man. Lenny Cook.
They did it 30 for 30 on him.
Yeah,
They did
that
30
was
on him.
sad.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, he saw a game between. I think it was a Knick game.
Yeah.
And he saw a game. Yeah, it was Melo. He's like, yeah, I used to school Melo. I'm like, well, Melo's kind of school you now.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, but Melo was cool about it. Cause I remember at the end of the game, Melo came out and he was like, yo, like, he was like, this guy, like, I used to go, head to head. He gave him his props, like, the guy.
It's a much bigger difference
Yeah.
than people think between playing the high school game and then.
But I
It's
still
all
think-
basketball, but you got to know what you're doing.
I still think these kids need at least 1 year.
Yeah,
I think.
exactly.
Not only that, though,
I do.
you need the right people, in your corner, steering you the right way, because when you get the wrong people in your corner, we're not going to look out for you. And at the end of the day, when when you're down in your luck, they're not going to be there.
I mentioned Knox earlier, and Knox said he was
You
like,
need the right people.
I wanted to be coached by Calipari. I wanted to be coached by a big time college
But
coach.
not only that,
And
like these kids, right? They're stars, they're AU team, right?
yeah,
So they're not playing against.
Grown men.
They're not playing against grown men.
Really.
At least in college, you got 1 year playing against maybe not grown men, but
Top class kids are 3 years bigger than you.
another top dude.
Yeah.
Someone that's been there for 3 years,
Yeah.
or another top freshman that was the star of his AAU team.
Yep.
So
And this is why you see a bunch of those young teams that have a bunch of star freshmen. They don't win a championship because they get knocked off the older team. Like you got to go against that to see what it's like on that next level. Because even though they aren't NBA players 30 years old, they're still, like you said, 2-3 years
Big
older
West
than you.
Virginia.
Yeah, it's true. And they have more strength. They've been in college for years. They've been able to gain weight. They have better fundamentals than you do. So you got to go against that, and then you progress to the next level of the NBA. I hate when they did that. I thought it really brought down the level of the league when they let the high school players straight in, and I think it brought it back up when they made them go to college for that 1 year. And I just hope that they don't change it back, because that's what they're really talking about doing.
And with that, that's our show. I wanted to end it with a happy ending, and we are. Shout out to Bobby Crab.
Crab one more time.
Bobby Crab. Wow, man. Could be anybody.
Yeah, just
We'll touch it next weekend.
let's get a house call next time. Right?
Yeah, for real. There's people that go to
Go to the bottom.
Get a house call.
Fucking place where it's legal. I mean,
Get a house call. Get a house call. Get a house call. Either way, let's go Arsenal.
Oh, God.
See y'all next week.
All right.
Peace.